Hello everyone and welcome back for some more airships conquer the skies. I apparently told my ship to go back into Riza immediately. Don't remember doing it, but oh well. I made sure to turn the sound down so they don't have that advantage over us anymore. We're gonna go right in the back. I don't think they have a telescope. They do have a crow's nest. So that's gonna buff their accuracy a little bit, but I think we'll be fine. If we start over here and then like dip downwards, we should be fine to avoid them. But yeah, we're gonna take them on again. The rocket spam. Waste no shots, crew. I have faith that you can do this, and then just keep bobbing and weaving. If we even just take out one or two of them, or get them to like force them to repair them, we'll have won. Because we could just come back and we'll finish them off. The trick is to not get murdered by the million rockets they're sending out in the meanwhile. Please and thank you. There we go. We're doing a lot of damage over here. We're getting through some of the armor on the rockets. If we can get them to detonate, that would be great. Speaking of the devil, there we go. They're lining up like Christmas trees. Yeah, I think that tower's gone. Yep, we've taken out the base. It's still working. Because it doesn't care if it doesn't have a base. They've apparently still packed ammunition up in there, so annoying. But we're lighting more rockets on fire. So, if nothing else, we're taking less fire now. Well, we've got a lot of large holes in our ship at the moment. I blame the fact that we're still using steel wall on our giant expensive ship, honestly. That's fine. Even just this reduction in, like, incoming firepower is welcome. Very welcome, in fact. Go. I don't think we've taken any, like, critical damage yet, although it's not looking too good, is it? Machine shop's getting some use. Our little repair base over here as well, so at least we're not losing a lot of modules yet. But they can't say the same, thankfully. I'm gonna back up just a smidge, because we have a lot of holes. More than I would like, really. We're probably not going to be able to take the city in one pass, but honestly, that's fine. I don't care. This is good progress to weeding them out. And then we can finally move on to better things. Blow some things up, please. Some nice fire zone. There goes another rocket. That might be a chain detonation, resulting in even less incoming firepower, which will be appreciated. I think now is the time we bug out. Most of them did survive. We're gonna have to go and repair, because that was not looking good. Where's our closest, like, large city? It's pretty far. We're gonna go over the Crow Lantern over here. But we made progress. And that's always appreciated. We're going to send in this little fleet. I think they can finish the job now. And while we're at it, we're also going to reduce the secret police. Because right now we're spending 470 on that. And that's a bit much. That is a wee bit much. But now that we're here, we're facing like one building. Like two halves of one building. Another half building and like one fully fixed building. Might not be enough for these guys to take on. Or to get rid of, but we'll make a damn good show of it. Let's see, how fast are you? Not very. Noted. These guys have steel armor, so they have better blast resistance at least. Maybe that'll be enough. You don't have any borders. Sensible, really. I don't particularly care about this design. Like, it's cool, but we can probably make something better by now. So if we have to sacrifice it for the greater good, I have no qualms with that. Looks like they're focusing on this building first, which is fine. Don't really care. Due to the design of landships, we can't really pass the buildings anyway, so we don't have to worry about the back guns, really. You guys just keep moving. You do me a favor, go target that building. It's a bit closer. It's still firing, so if we could just take that out, that would be great. Wow, that building just got struck by lightning. Fair enough, that building's gone. You are low on ammo, that's fine. We've lost a bridge, that's a bit less annoying. But there we go, we got someone in there again. Rockets are gonna go up. There we go. Cool. I think we'll be able to win this. Use the sacrificial walker. Yeah, that's rockets for you. They didn't get through our steel armor. Do you have steel armor? Looks like you do. Okay, so you actually did get a fair bit of damage. I think you're the one that surrendered. The other ones are destroyed, disarmed, that sort of thing. But we now have Riza under our control. That's cool. We'll be able to wipe out Toulon over here as well. And then we actually have the entire continent solidified. Nice. Aerial Corps for aerial hussars. I think the plan was to go for triplanes and then maybe see about biplanes. But I also kind of want to get turrets. And flak cannons. There's so many things I want to research. So little time. I also kind of want to get up here for like the cannons no longer exploding and then sailor maintenance so that we earn more money. So many things. Like that would be 4 researchers. I might get turrets now just because it'll allow me to build a lot better defenses. You need 7 worth of repair, that's fine. Off you go. Now there's still the issue of the mad scientist over here. And we haven't really come up yet with a way to deal with him. I'm gonna send the Ziggurat down there to assist in defending the border with these guys. They're on the move again with the fleet. These guys are nearly done with conquering the other places, so we're gonna have to worry about them pretty soon. Which is why I want to get the turrets researched, and you know what? Let's go for an Empire of Science. It's gonna decrease our income again a fair while, but the sooner we get those turrets, the sooner I know we'll have some cool defenses built. And a lot of places are currently recovering from the war, which means that our income is going back up quite nicely. You guys only have 4 buildings, so I don't really have to worry about you then. But you never know. One lucky hit could do it. Well, that goes both ways. I think we'll just stay back here, really. We have the accuracy bonuses thanks to our icon. And all the aiming apparatus that we've stuck on the Vengeance. That we can stick over here and use our normal fire and just pretty, you know, get pretty reliable hits. Whereas they're, you know, trying to get lucky. Very lucky. I think after we're done here, I'll send you to go after the other giant spider nest that we've seen. There's nobody who likes spiders, and we get paid to get rid of them. Even if they're in like the southern domain that we don't really like. Still good money. And I think there are some secret technologies you can get from like map encounters, for lack of a better word. So things like the giant spiders or hell, there's a sky kraken. I kid you not, there's a sky kraken. I am hoping it will spawn one day and that we can kill it. That would be cool. Who doesn't want to fight a Sky Kraken after all? Meanwhile, onwards to the actual fight that we're actually fighting. It's going quite well. We might bump an island because the pilot is an idiot. Like, I literally told you go there, and it bumps the island instead. Like, why would you ever do that? Yeah, we're gonna close in a little bit. We're not quite having the desired effect. And flying into the missiles does mean that a lot more of them hit. We did lose a spendium chamber, that's gonna be costly. We're gonna flee. Did destroy one of them, but that was costly. More costly than it should have been, really. They're building on Mars. Is that another defensive thing? No, it's an offensive rocket ship. Okay. So that's not a concern. In the slightest. I might move you over to Catbridge, why not? See if we can take a little town over there. And instead of capturing it, we'll pillage it. So I want the money. More than anything else. I'm just gonna fly over here, shoot you. I told you to... Jesus Christ. AI is a bit questionable at times. Like, I told it to go, hey, go over there. You know, you figured it would go there, but no, it decides to go down, then bump into the thing. Questionable. Now, please don't get yourself killed. We've already lost one cannon, let's watch. Sure, you know. You should definitely lose to one thing, and definitely don't obey the orders I give you. Why would you listen to what I tell you to do? That's silly, right? God. So that's bull. That's a cigarette we shouldn't have lost. But apparently game's like, no, yeah, totally. So that's fun. Anyway. We'll survive that, I guess. Oh, and you're immediately going on the offense, eh? Fine, just take it. It's only 5 income anyway. Turrets are done, thank the Lord. Kinda want to get massive stone walls. That would also allow us to make better defenses. Reinforced hulls. Or a heavy wooden armor, which is like, not a big deal. You're gonna spend a while repairing, unfortunately, because that... nonsense. We're gonna go over here, and we're gonna actually take a quick look at the design I made earlier. And it's not conventional in any way. Welcome to the Dart. It's got a ram. Why does it have a ram? Guess there's some science that needs to happen. Actually, no, I think I'll keep you like this. We got a little engine pod on here. We got 2 large suspendium chambers. A large keel, because the cowcatcher ram does take a fair amount of structural integrity, although not as much as it seems, which is good. The reason we've got a cowcatcher ram on here is because we are going to have to do some serious science. Leave without saving. We have a mad scientist over here. I'd rather they wouldn't be here. So we're going to go build ourselves a Dart. It doesn't have any fancy apparel, it's just here to do one dirty job. And we'll get to that one soon. We'll group you 2 up. We'll go to Toulon in a bit. You've got 3 defenses still. Yeah, we'll be fine. Actually, you're now under our control. I'm going to repair you. I'm going to scrap pretty much everything else. There we go. There's a lot of holes. Actually, that's... Yes. Thank you. I'm very happy that there's a cancel button there. Once the, Ow, that's expensive. Once the repairs and stuff over there are done, we'll move them down as well to help. But first, I think we're gonna have to take a look at that scientist friend of ours that's been making life hell. Massive stone walls, please, and thank you. We're getting a good amount of income now, thankfully. We're gonna need it. We're gonna go build maybe a shuttle over here. And we'll build another shuttle down here. So these guys are on the move and I don't like what they are up to. We do have Cadbridge. We'll get a bit of money from that as well. These guys are on the move. A fire caused by a foreign agent has destroyed the Watchful Redoubt at Aptendies. That does not sound like a familiar name at all. That's the problem of having a large roam. You don't know what gets sabotaged. There we go. Ow! You blew up one of those? That's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present Man Not Caring. Oh. Right, we're gonna go take care of that mad scientist, hopefully. You guys are done repairing over there. I'm gonna tell you to repair. It's only 74. And it does make for good bait. If nothing else. Right. It's mad science time. We're gonna park you up here. And you're gonna go right here. Now there is method to my madness. Basically, this scientific tower is a pain to get rid of. Let's just put it that way. It's a pain. These guys not so much. They might have like Gatling cannons, but we have tons of actual cannons. It's just gonna be a bit picky. And that is the not so fun surprise that he has in store for us. There we go. We've got the Vengeance here basically as a distraction. And as soon as you get into position, I'm gonna tell you to ram him. It's not where I told you to ram, is it? But it looks like we did defeat it. There we go. We took out the super weapon on top that blew a hole in the Vengeance in the short time that it had to fire on us. There we go. Ramming speed. I wanted to fit a bigger ram on the front, but that wasn't really feasible. As much as I would like it. You need to put that fire out now. How are we doing? Pretty badly by the look of it. That's going to be an expensive repair job. Yeah, that's a lot of firepower they have. The Dart is taking a bit of fire. Honestly, that was going to happen. I don't really care about the Dart. It did its job wonderfully. It took out the scientific tower that was going to murder us otherwise. There we go. It's silly tactics. I'll give you that. It is silly. But it also means that we're finally rid of this evil scientific bastard. And that is also worth something, isn't it? Poor Dart. Hopefully, though, we'll now stop having raids on the surrounding countryside all the time. And maybe some cool technology. Please put that fire out. That's our coal. That's our coal. We need to burn that on our terms, not on their terms. There we go. We have disarmed the mad science tower. We have lost the Dart and we've destroyed the flesh crackers. By studying the slightly singed notes and half-assembled machines of the now-deceased mad scientist, your Empire's engineers are able to create detailed plans for the Fleshcracker terror mechs. A powerful addition to your arsenal. Ooh. So because we did that, we now have secret things that we can build. A Fleshcracker for 1100. We might have to try one of those. Who am I kidding? We are gonna try one of those. Build me a Fleshcracker! I want to know their secrets. So that's cool. We now have mad science. On our own terms. How's expensive that's gonna be? Only 250. So we spent like 1,500 to get our own mad science robots. I think that's worth it. Now please. Cool. Very cool. It's a pretty tough thing from what I've seen. And it's not at all expensive. Wow, look at that arc as well. Dude. I wish there were some more statistics I could see, like, what does it damage? You know, that sort of thing. Still, though, that's powerful. I like it already. It's not very fast, though. We can do without that. Let's get researching triplanes. We'll start putting some better defenses in place, like over here. Pessera. You're gonna get a friend. Actually, I might refit you instead. Yeah, we're gonna take that dome. It is gone. We'll put it on a dorsal turret. Although I kind of still want to keep the muskets for firepower. There we go. We'll put a bunk in there, I think. Do have some, like, fire prevention over there, so we could just squeeze in the bunk here, and that'll be good. Like, they won't be able to get around us now, really. This does provide a lot of extra firepower. The dorsal turret, 70 piercing damage over 4 seconds. It's not as good as having just regular cannons, because they do... Let's have a look at the weapons tab. You do 70 damage over 4 seconds. You do 40 damage over 3 seconds. Actually, it's not bad. That is probably better. Although compare that to the heavy cannon, it does 120 in 6. Yeah. Heavy cannons more DPS than the regular cannons. Dorsal turret, good in between. Good field of fire as well. Which is why you don't want to have this be a super high building. Like, I'm half tempted to shrink it even further. If we were to go, like, down here instead, we would have, like, 1 block more of arc. Which, given that it might fire on craft trying to bomb us, it's pretty good. Like, you gotta admit, that's pretty good. We could put on more dorsal turrets. That would get silly. Very silly indeed. I think this actually works quite well. Defense against any walkers. Defense against anything up there. Now to have a look at armor, because currently we're working with steel armor. Yeah. Steel armor. The steeliest. You have 45 hit points. You absorb 12 blast damage. 6 piercing. We could also go for massive stone walls. 4 blast damage absorption, but like triple the health. I might try massive stone and see how far that gets us. I mean, it does weigh 150, but that doesn't matter for static defenses, right? And this thing only costs 1 in maintenance, which is also really good. Yeah, I might try that. Does look pretty good. I do like the fact that we have triple the HP, so we can take like a hit from a heavy cannon, even though we won't absorb too much of the damage now. Heavy cannon. I kind of should rename you, shouldn't I? Maybe like watchful. Come on. Stupid keyboard's being silly. Watchful gaze. There we go. You've got massive stone walls. Should probably fix the paint, shouldn't I? Right, I'm gonna have to consider the paint now. That's fine. You know what, I kinda like... Nah. Just have it be blue and white. I don't like the idea of adding in like a third stripe when it's a separate thing. Do we add anything? We could large mouth it, because there's a cannon there. And give it an eye as well. Let's get silly. We'll put a flag on it too. No flag, no claim. I'm going to save that design as a watchful gaze. Refit it. Done. So let's get some more defense now. Derpington. Defenses. Build a building. Watchful gaze at the back so it's got the good arc. Fruchtenbach. You're up as well. Move you forward. Not enough money. Okay. Good start. Good start. Vengeful gaze is done. We're gonna go attack those giant spiders. Because poking spiders is fun, as we've learned. I'll move up to there in preparation. You know what? I'm gonna invade here real quick while we're on the way. Even though we're not really on the way. You guys are done here. Actually, you can continue to the spiders, I think. You go to Bogora. So it should only really be the defensive fleet. Yeah. Stokes go back. Walker can stay. Imposition. I want to do something with the imposition. I want to make something like the imposition, but with actual striking power. Oh, they're still using wood and craft. Look at them. How easy they burn. Come on, there you go. Rest easy now. Beautiful. We're gonna pillage it. For money. We could do something about the green dragons. The incentive is that they're raiding the countryside. Yeah, no kidding. There's giant bees over here. Clockwork wasps. Pirates have set up a base over there. Interesting. Well, they're now invading down here. Because we actually have defenses. Speaking of defenses, Sedine. You need refitting. Yes, because I didn't really refit anything. Beautiful. Now to move you back a little bit. You guys can tactical huddle. Terrain doesn't really matter, like, you can fire through the terrain, it just matters for like movement and stuff. So the placement over there is pretty good. You should be able to shoot most things. Cool. Go refit. Nice, we're actually getting some defenses in place now. Who would have thought a proactive defense useful? We're gonna go grab our buddies from Voltvale. And by buddies, I mean the Flesh Cracker. And we're gonna go invade Toulon. 3 buildings. Flesh Cracker lead the way, followed by Little Walker. Right. And you gonna hold back for a little bit. I wonder how well the Flesh Cracker's gonna do with this. Actually, you guys need to like stop over here because you're bumping into him, yeah. Flashcracker. Okay, you're fully automated, which is cool. I think now's the time to send the bomber in. Might distract the fire a little bit from the studs. Yep, there we go. They're already aiming to the sky. That's all our units. I'd rather not. If I can. Yeah, I'm gonna pull the imposition back. I don't want to lose it. It's already gone. God damn it. They blew up the one engine it had, so it's gone. Oh well. I was meaning to get rid of it, but that's not how I imagined it would go. Flashcracker seems to be doing a decent job, though. And it looks good. Just look at that go. They're not even focusing on it, which is perhaps the best thing. You're taking chunks out of them, that's good. You guys are gonna back up now. You're getting focused hard. They're starting to focus on the Flashcracker, so we're gonna back up a bit. Actually, they just killed the Flashcracker, okay. Maybe not as useful as I would like it to be then. Rockets. You are almost out of ammunition. We're gonna flee. What a shame. Really? What a shame. Was hoping they would do better, but evidently they didn't. I might not bother with the Flashcrackers then. At least, not without having numbers on our side. Prepare all of you. We're gonna have to send a ship over there because there's like one guy left. Don't have a lot of sabotage going on currently. More pirates are setting a base up over there. Interesting. We are nearly at the giant spiders. It's only one of them. Is that all? Fine. We'll dispose of it. As we do. We've got plenty of anti-border measures, so I'm not bothered by it. We'll go rapid fire. It's going to try to pull us in, which is fine. I'm not going anywhere. Or am I? Yeah, I'm going somewhere. Bye. Oh, we're gonna go back down because we can actually shoot it then. Interesting. It thinks it can pull us along. I did kind of pull it up into air. Oh, is that? Yeah! There we go! Where's your god now, Mr. Spider? This is silly. This is very silly. And I'm loving every moment of it. There we go. Not sure why we're suddenly shooting all the way over there. But this is a spider. There are many like it, but this one is ours. It's actually doing a pretty good amount of damage currently. We're gonna go shoot it back. And it's like, cancel that order, there's something close to ramming us. Yeah, no kidding, that's a spider that's latched on for dear life. We've abducted it. It's being really annoying, and probably should let go now. Please. Well, there we go. I think it might have let go for like half a second there. So, not really being anything useful. What are you even trying to do, man? You're being really annoying. That's what. I physically can't go there, Mr. Spider. That's a map order. Going on a spider walkie now. Sorry, Imperium, we'll be back in like a couple of minutes. Oh, there we go. The tiny spiders are boarding. It wanted to bring friends. I want to bring cannonballs. They're doing a half-decent job. We're down to like 80-something crew. But we have so many Marines. Like, I've prepared for a boarding scenario. Now we're just gonna fly backwards. Or you can bump into us. That also works. It committed suicide by vengeance. 2,000 bucks. I ain't lying, though. We'll move the vengeance to Passera now. I think we'll send the shuttle over to Fruchtenbach. As soon as we're done selecting our new research. Getting a good amount of stuff done. I kind of want to get the flak cannon. We're going to go round our bases here a little bit more. Oh, speaking of, hi. You're sending a dragon at me? Oh, damn. They have dragon riders. That is annoying. They move fast. They fire fire. As evident. They will, however, focus on the little harpooners that we have, which is something. But Jesus Christ, that agility. So they must have taken out, like, a very interesting dragon's lair to get dragon riders. But we can still shoot it with the hussars, so there we go. Magnificent indeed. Interesting revelation. Any of you damaged? Doesn't look like it. Cool. I mean, the shuttle did its job. It distracted the enemy. You are easy to conquer at this rate. I'm just gonna send you over there so I can stop worrying about it. We're in a good place. We're in a bit of a stalemate. I'm gonna see if I can poke you for the fun of it. That's a bunch of cannons, rockets, telescope, bunch of rifles, muskets. Actually, I think these are rifles, these are muskets. Barrel length, and flag guns, so nope, we're gonna go. You win that one. We'll have to send in a land fleet at some point. Speaking of land fleet, are you guys prepared? Yep, good, okay. I'm gonna group these guys up. See if we can force a surrender. Because that would be nice. More stuff is recovering from the war. We're gonna go have a poke at Toulon over there. And then we'll wrap up, I guess. You move back, you move back, you move forwards, you stay there. They do not immediately surrender, that's brave. Although brave and foolish are closely aligned. There we go. Plans for next episode include expanding our empire, as we always do. Designing a new bomber craft that makes use of these triplanes that we now have. And maybe include them in some defenses. Just like, what's their face? The other city where we just fought against the Dragon Rider. They had the little air dragoons. Not air dragoons. Where are they, air dragoons? I think they were air hussars. Point is, tiny harpoon things. Helpful. But if we can get actual triplanes and stuff flying around, we'll make this place into World War I. It's great. Brutal takeover of Toulon. There we go. All your continents are belong to us now. That has been it for this episode. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, perhaps a comment down below as well. Really helps the channel. I really do appreciate it. It's good for everyone. You might also want to hit that subscribe button if you want to watch more Airships Conquer the Skies. I will be uploading more on my channel. Tomorrow, in fact. Every day, in fact. At least for the foreseeable future. Make sure to hit that bell icon as well. Anyway, thank you for watching. Until next time, have a good one, folks.